It's day 92 of Verse of the Day. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad you can come back to my verse of the day. Today's verse is Acts 2:17. This is what it says. And in the last days it shall be, God declares, I will pour out my spirit on all flesh. Your sons and daughters shall prophesy. Your men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. That was said in this time, and that's still happening now. We are fulfilling this. I'm glad I'm a part of this. You should be glad of it too. Pastor Cliff, Bryce Crawford, they are fulfilling God's dream. And God's dream is to bring this world back to life. It's been in so much darkness, so much hate, and it's been so corrupted that I can't even believe it. But God's dream for us is to preach to non-believers and to bring them to Christ. That is what we are called to do, and that is a dream that I honestly want to see. I want to see myself doing things for God, doing the call of God, and saving people. That's a dream that I want, and I want to adore, and that's a vision. I want to see a vision where I am just preaching to thousands. I want to see that dream in my mind and my heart. I want to see that. I want to prophesy over these people. I want to say, hey, da 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 da, etc. Like, I want to prophesy because this is a dream I am adoring, and this dream is a dream of God. God wants this dream for me. Why does he want this dream for me? Because I am leading people to Christ. That's so awesome. God is going to use me to preach and to preach to unbelievers and lead them to Christ. That is a dream that God wants for you and for me and for thousands and millions of other people across the world. That is what he wants for us. When he says this verse, he wants us to declare. He wants his spirit to pour out on our flesh. That is to Christians, to non-believers, anybody. He wants to pour out his spirit. He wants to pour out his spirit, okay? And you can't tell me that you don't know or you don't want to do that. I think that's foolishness because why would you not? Is my question. Why do you want to sit on your bed, doom scroll, keep falling into sin, into lust, blah, blah, making excuses. Oh, I can't do that. I don't want to do that. That's bullcrap, man. You can do it. You just don't want to. You want to listen to your flesh. You want to live by your flesh. You don't want to live by God's dream. You want to live in your dream. Your dream stinks, though. Your dream sucks. I bet your dream doesn't even go anywhere. Honestly, that's my opinion. No, don't hate me for it. I'm just saying that's what I think because I've lived that. I lived in my dream. My dream sucks. My dream stinks if I live like that. It leads me nowhere. It leads me to the same place every single time. Darkness, hatred towards people that I don't even hate. Anger towards people that I don't even have anger for. Like, why am I getting angry over the smallest thing? What, somebody didn't give me a coffee or something? I'm going to get angry? No, that's not what Jesus did. Jesus never got angry at anybody. Even when Peter was being a fool and saying stupid things, Jesus never got mad at him. He just told him a parable saying, hey, this is what you did. I'm going to teach you to do better. I'm going to teach you how to solve it, how to live it. So, sorry I got a little mad there. That's my bad. My fault. But I'm just saying, let's follow God's dream. Let's not keep doing this cycle over and over again. Because that cycle goes nowhere. You're just going to, yes, you're building your life, you're building your body. I understand, like, you're building your walk with Christ, and like future, like years from now, God's gonna use that. I understand, but if you just keep recycling this way of your dream, this way of living, how is that gonna be different? Like, yeah, you did like maybe a couple of times, but if you're constantly doing that, what's the difference for doing a little bit and constantly? In a couple of years, being, oh man, I used to be like this, but man, look where I am now. That led me to here. Where you were led at that was not God. Where you're led from here is God, if that makes any sense. I need to end this. So, let's fulfill God's dream. Let's prophesy it. Let's see visions. Let's do God's dream, all right? Not our own dream. Oh, I want to do this. I want to see the world. If you see the world, or you want to see the world, use God's ministry, or the ministry that God can give you. Maybe you can see the world, but you might not doing it the way that you think. You might doing it God's way, and God's way will make you see the world differently. Probably going to places you probably would never think of going. Maybe instead of Paris, you're going to Africa. I don't know. But that was today's verse of the day. Hope you enjoyed. See you tomorrow. And God bless my friends. And I thank you if you stay for the end of this video, because this was a lot of ranting. My bad. That's myself. But I need to let that out, because I feel a lot of peace saying all that right now. And I hope me declaring this in a way sparks your spirit and your soul, and that you don't have to be on your bed anymore, and you can start doing God's dream, not your sucky dream that goes nowhere, that goes to the end. Not a 9 to 5. I'm in my office every single day, only having free times on Sundays where I go to church and then do nothing with my kids. Like, my bad. But that was today's verse today. Hope you enjoyed. See you tomorrow. God bless my friends, and I love you. If you don't like me anymore, I'm sorry, but that is the Bible. The Bible does not like what you like. And if you don't like that, well then, you got a problem with the Lord. You got a problem with this. This isn't the problem. You're the problem. All right. Catch you later. Bye.